But moving on, Hamilton County working up a contract to bring in their new superintendent. At the same time, another local school system is just beginning the process of finding a new leader for them.
That's right. Today, Dalton school board members discussed how they will begin their search.
Stephanie Sanastasi tells us what the Dalton school board has learned from Hamilton County's superintendent search process. Stephanie.
Josh, Latricia, Dalton school board members all agree on one thing. They want their search to move quicker than the one in Hamilton County.
I think we need to determine the best path forward.
And right now, figuring out what that path will be is this board's biggest challenge.
As a community, we have not selected a superintendent in about 8.5 years.
That's how long former Dalton Superintendent Dr. Jim Hawkins spent in that role before announcing his plans to retire last week. Hawkins will leave the district in December 2018 once his contract ends. In this email, Hawkins writes that he saw this as an opportune time to begin that transition so board members could begin their search for his replacement. Wednesday, the board unanimously voted for Don Eminent to serve as interim in the meantime.
I feel very blessed that people feel and hopefully trust me in doing this.
Before being appointed interim, Eminent served as the assistant to the superintendent. He spent more than 40 years serving the students in these schools.
Hopefully the work I've done in the past has set a tone that people trust what I do. They see me as a hard enough worker to maybe help get this job done.
Yeah, we can have a private search company.
Now the board's job is to figure out how they will go about replacing Hawkins, a process board member Steve Laird hopes doesn't last as long as the one in Hamilton County did.
I hope it doesn't take us a year and 3 months. As I mentioned earlier, I think Don Eminent will do a good job if it does, but if it takes that long, I'll be surprised.
In the coming weeks, board members will need to decide if they want to hire an outside search firm like the Georgia School Boards Association, or if they want to do the search themselves.
We're looking at a process that's going to bring in the best superintendent possible for the good of our schools, the children, and the community.
Board member Steve Laird hopes the next leader can address the overcrowding issues in Dalton Public Schools. He also wants the community to be involved throughout this process. Latricia.
Stephanie, thank you. Coming up tonight at 6, hear from Dalton taxpayers on who they believe would be the best person for this job.